Our previous episode ended with the capture of that oppressive governor when everyone reported him for embezzlement, plunder, and constant injustice. Faisal, Neferthima's father, confronted him immediately given his position as prime minister and had him arrested on the spot. Today's episode begins with Neferthima's father addressing them, thanking them for exposing this injustice and having him eradicated thanks to the efforts of these two young men and indeed thanks to all of them. As the Duke, I thank you all for this great achievement, especially you, Hilarion, for your exceptional vigilance and investigative skills. Then he offered him an excellent offer to assist him in the palace. However, Hilarion's response was very quick, saying no, he did not intend to return to work in the palace. Neferthima then tells him, all right, if you don't want to work in the palace, come and work for me. Not just you alone, but you and Bio. Mr. Thama's father then speaks to them, informing them that this is another option. When Hilarion asked what the option was, he informed them that Nefertima currently has a specific plan, but if they participate in it, there is a high possibility that their lives will be in great danger. To explain this matter further, he needed them all to swear by God not to tell anyone about this conversation, including His Highness Prince with the blue hair, Wilhelm. Indeed, Prince Wilhelm swore not to tell anyone about what he would hear now. Again, that everyone else swore not to tell anyone. Neferthima's plan is to gather many large and small monsters and establish a settlement for them. It's a plan that requires a great deal of effort, because there are some dangerous monsters who might endanger their lives. But it's a good idea. Then the Duke introduces his son, Ralph, since he will take over afterward to take charge. And Ralph is very happy about this, and also because he will be with his sister Nefertima. At this time, Prince Wilhelm informs them that he will also assist in this wonderful work. The Duke, Neferthima's father, is surprised and says to him, how is that possible? Your Highness, you have official duties and significant responsibilities to attend to. In response, he informs them that he is well aware of this and does not intend to ignore them, as his work comes with him, so he can help as needed. Then Neferthima turns to Bio and Hilarion and asks them if they have thought about it well. They tell her that they agree to work with her. At that moment, Shinki, the transformed man and leader of the goblins, enters. Niamh embraces him and welcomes him. She asks him how things are going. He tells her that things are good, thanks to God. Then we see Ralph approaching from behind Neferthima, asking her if she introduced him to this person so he could get to know her. She tells him that Shinki used to be a goblin before he trained. And this mysterious creature scares Ralph a lot. Then he looks at his father, who is very angry, and asks him how he allows it, saying, Father, how could you allow a strange creature from the goblin tribe to be friends with Nefertiti? At that moment, his father puts his hand on his head and tells him that Shinki, bound by his true name, is considered Niamh's personal guardian. Then Niamh speaks to Shinki again to tell her about the details of what happened. Shinki tells her that the goblins that appeared nearby were a group of 16 led by a big goblin named Baba, who tried to explain the plan to them, but their leader didn't understand my words. So I fought her and struck her with a strong blow, and now she is under my command and orders. Let's see if she takes with the right way. So I am confident that she will find the cave. Then Niamh turns to her father and asks him if he has any information about the kobolds. Her father informs her that there are reports of a large group and an attack on a caravan, while San, the team leader, confirms the accuracy of this information. There are about 100 kobolds, and apart from their main force, they are divided into 5 groups. Each group seems to have a specific duty, such as guarding or exploring. Kobolds lead the groups, and it is said that a werewolf of higher rank leads the main force. Rick is surprised and asks, Werewolf, how did you know that? So the Knight Commander tells him that they requested assistance from the Adventurers Guild. After that, he will head to the neighboring miners to take corrective action on this issue. Neferthima then asks him if he has any information about the person responsible. He informs her that there is a possibility that those trying to prevent information from reaching the royal capital are unknown individuals. Then the Knight Commander tells them that he heard that the regional commander used to work at the main headquarters his daughter and wife. His daughter asks him about her sister Nima, so he tells her that Ralph will go with her there, so she is fine. His daughter gets married because we live 5 years old. It is very dangerous for her to leave the royal capital alone. My father answers that long the fire back and all of the giants are good. She was right. His wife asks him about his investment, so Oliver tells her about the betting laws that appear in the agency. One of them is behind this matter and what he intends to do. Karina is shocked to hear about such monsters on Earth and continues to think about it. Her mother tells her that she looks like that when she thinks about it. Then Newsflash White speaks, saying that she now knows that her daughter Nina wants to establish a sanctuary for all monsters. So she decides to start gathering supplies for the sanctuary and will contact several guilds to present the idea. Then she will choose promising individuals. Karina continues to think about what she will do to help her sister in establishing this sanctuary until she realizes that she can gather materials beyond her. She asks her father if she can go to see Mia and make use of the fire. He tells her that the prince is over her. Their name is Father Sam's security guard, who she is. Her mother tells her, why don't we appoint personal guards from the Adventurers Guild? Turns out that we received a message from Bill, so Karina rejoices. So I think the last time I saw him, the mother reads the letter saying that he will come to the capital tomorrow and wants to see us all. Niama's father says that he was a close companion. He was an adventurer to gain combat experience. He was also one of the few adventurers on the Purple Ground. So he would be an ideal trainer for Karina. Karina is astonished, so her father tells her that in thinking about her future, she must undergo a monster reviewing experience. Karina, relying on what her father does, says that we end up being gold for this academy race. Her father tells her that there are many races outside of the academy. Where is that? Karina answers him, saying, yes, I would face anything to be stronger so that I can stay by Nema's side. Her mother tells her to prepare everything she needs. Karina says, I will do my best. Then the ship is away alive. She asks, where are the kobolds? I want to see them now. Ralph speaks to her saying, be careful to behave well. We don't know what might happen if you climb up to mountains. That's true. This is the forefront of the battle against the kobolds. After that, the knight speaks to the gatekeeper, saying that Prince Wilbur and the sons of will fly to the lava, and he requests that the gatekeeper agrees to let them in. Then the knight tells the prince that the captain wants to leave. Ralph tells them that they want to make sure it's real. The prince at this time is confident that they are determined to protect their city. Ralph asks him to wait for them. Nehemiah uses the magic to fire to receive the prince and I'll leave informally as Ralph's companion. He says, this old man's name is Bill. He is the head of the Barista district office and a member of the first division. But this area is dangerous because of runaway wolves. Ralph responds, it came according to my father's rules. I am monitoring the appearance of monsters as I happen to do. The commander, Dylan, replies that I will lead you to the agency's master. The scene moves back to Nyla, who is very happy with what she heard. Then Ralph says to the prince that he is pleased they trusted him quickly. After that, the old man barks at them ears and thanks them for coming here. He seems very tired. Then Ralph is asking him what's wrong. Haven't you slept enough? But then he replies, in fact, we have missed a lot of kobolds recently, so I haven't slept much. Nima wonders to herself, who is this old man? Is he the one whose rank was lowered? And more importantly, who decorated this room? He has excellent taste. Barzith speaks, saying, now regarding dealing with the kobolds. So knights cannot keep up with them, so we contacted the Adventurers Guild. It seems they are forming an extermination squad and will arrive here as soon as Randilla arrives. The prince says, I think Hilda is still Blue Hilda. Naima adds, even the prince knows about this party. It must be very powerful. This means they will eliminate all the kobolds immediately upon arrival. Regarding communication with the kobolds before their arrival, if there is enough time, it is permissible to wander around the city. At that moment, Naima's brother Ralph speaks to calm her down and says that if we manage to explore the city fully, our report to our father will be better. Nehemiah is happy with this decision. Then Prince Wilbert informs them about the meaning of being members of the Royal Knights, reassuring them that they will be fine. Upon giving a quick glance, the old man agrees to it, but on the condition that the tour be quick. After that, they move to the streets of the city and find it completely ruined. Prince Willard tells them that it's not as bad because the guard knights are still patrolling the area. Now let's head to the poor neighborhoods. As they So there they find all the residents displaced and all the children suffering from malnutrition. The one responsible for this town should provide them with nutrition and support as soon as possible. Suddenly, Nehemiah hears the sound of an animal scream, so the soldiers rush to find out what's happening. Then Nehemiah orders Shinki to carry her, and they hurry to the source of the scream. They find these children torturing a dog, hitting it, and one of the children says that it doesn't concern them. Stupid strangers. When Nehemiah notices that the animal is just a small puppy, unable to defend itself, she gets very angry. The child tells her that his father said all dogs are enemies. So what's the harm in hitting an enemy? Nehemiah replies that she's sure the dogs his father talked about are kobolds. This poor creature is really your enemy, even if it's shameful to attack someone like this. This tells him the He tries to hit Nehemiah, but the soldiers stop him and hold him back. Then Nehemiah tells him that we shouldn't resort to brute force immediately because true strength should be used to protect the weak. We won't resort to violence, so please hand over that poor thing. Then the other children move away from the house, so that Nehemiah can look at it closely, finding that it's severely injured and in need of immediate healing magic. Then she admonishes the little boy, telling him, what do you want to protect? Is it you and those in the village? The little boy is annoyed and says, what do you know, foolish noble woman? So Nehemiah tells him that true strength is not just physical strength, but that you can walk the right path without resorting to cunning or cowardice and gain noble strength. Like these knights, you will become a great man capable of protecting what matters to you. The boy Bulgur, son of the adventuring guy Krios the Red, gets very angry and introduces himself. He tells them that he will become strong like his father to protect everyone. Every time he was very happy with him and opposite to him. And the boy leaves to the other children. Ralph then uses his healing magic on the little dog to heal its severe injuries. The dog wakes up and starts wagging its tail at Nehemiah, thanking him. He asks where his mother is, and he looks towards the forest. Nehemiah realizes that this means he's not sending a pet. Shinki speaks up, telling Nevertimer that she seems not to have noticed yet, but that puppy is a kobold. Everyone is shocked by this revelation. Then Prince Wilbur says they should return the puppy to its mother, even though it will likely expose them to a kobold attack, and even if we have it with us, they might think we can have it. The little puppy then looks at Nehemiah with a worried look and plays him. Nehemiah reassures him and promises that everything will be okay. He then tells them that since Lars, the holy beast, is with us, the kobolds won't attack immediately, and then we can return the little puppy to its mother. Will Nehemiah really be able to do that without the kobolds causing any problems or attacking her? That's what we'll find out in the next episode, so stay tuned. But we ask you to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell button to receive all the latest updates.